Introduction. Taking care of your health as you age, the power of nuts. As we grow older, taking care of our health becomes more important than ever. We all know that eating healthy is key. But have you ever wondered how small changes in our diet, like adding a handful of nuts to your meals, can make a huge difference? Today, we're going to explore the power of nuts, especially when it comes to aging gracefully and staying strong. But let's talk honestly, aging isn't always easy. As we get older, our bodies don't bounce back like they used to, and we have to be extra mindful of what we eat. Our bones, muscles, skin, and brain all need extra support to stay healthy. But here's the good news. Nature provides us with incredible foods that can help us. And one of the best examples is nuts. Yes, those small, crunchy snacks can do wonders for your heart, brain, and overall well-being. But not all nuts are created equal. And just like everything in life, portion control matters. In this video, I'll share with you the nuts you should be eating regularly, and those you might want to avoid. By the end, you'll know exactly what to pick next time you're in the snack aisle. The nuts you should be eating. Unlocking the secrets of health. As we age, our bodies go through many changes. Our metabolism slows down, our joints might ache a little more, and our skin may not look as youthful as it once did. But the good news is that nature provides us with some simple, easy-to-add foods that can help us stay healthy, vibrant, and energetic well into our golden years. And when it comes to these powerhouse foods, nuts are at the top of the list. Nuts are not only delicious, but they are packed with essential nutrients that can benefit our health in countless ways. Some of the best nuts for aging adults include almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and Brazil nuts. Let's dive into the details of these nuts and why they are so beneficial for your health. 1. Almonds. Your heart's best friend and skin savior. Let's begin with almonds, which are one of the most popular and nutrient-dense nuts available. Almonds are a powerhouse when it comes to heart health. They are rich in monounsaturated fats, which are the good fats that help reduce bad cholesterol, LDL, levels in the blood while increasing the levels of good cholesterol, HDL. This can significantly reduce your risk of developing heart disease, a common concern as we age. But almonds don't stop at heart health. They also have wonderful benefits for your skin. Almonds are packed with vitamin E, an antioxidant that helps protect your skin from the damage caused by free radicals. Free radicals are unstable molecules that contribute to aging by breaking down collagen and elastin, leading to wrinkles and sagging skin. Vitamin E neutralizes these free radicals, slowing down the aging process and helping maintain a youthful appearance. And there's more. Almonds are also a great source of magnesium, a mineral that plays a key role in regulating blood pressure. Studies have shown that increasing your magnesium intake can help keep your blood pressure within a healthy range, which is crucial for preventing heart disease and strokes. Magnesium also supports muscle function, helping to keep your muscles strong and relaxed, something that becomes more important as we age. Real-life story. I have a patient named Mr. Grant who was in his mid-70s. He had high cholesterol and was looking for ways to improve his heart health. I recommended that he start adding a handful of almonds to his diet each day. After just a few months, his cholesterol levels had improved significantly, and he even mentioned, "My energy has been up, and my skin feels smoother." 2. It's incredible how something as simple as eating a handful of almonds every day can make such a big difference. 2. Walnuts. The ultimate brain booster. When it comes to brain health, few foods can compete with walnuts. Walnuts are often referred to as the ultimate brain food, and for good reason. They are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically ALA, alpha-linolenic acid, which has been shown to reduce inflammation in the brain and support cognitive function. As we age, our cognitive abilities can begin to decline, leading to memory problems, difficulty concentrating, and even the development of conditions like Alzheimer's disease. Omega-3 fatty acids, like those found in walnuts, help reduce inflammation in the brain, which is one of the primary causes of neurodegeneration. By eating walnuts regularly, you're helping protect your brain cells from damage and supporting the longevity of your cognitive abilities. But that's not all. Walnuts are also rich in antioxidants, which protect the brain from oxidative stress. Oxidative stress occurs when free radicals damage cells, contributing to the aging process. The antioxidants in walnuts help neutralize these free radicals, reducing the risk of cognitive decline and improving memory and learning capacity. Real-life story. One of my patients, Mrs. Taylor, was in her 80s and had noticed that her memory was slipping. She struggled to remember appointments and sometimes even forgot the names of family members. After adding a handful of walnuts to her daily routine, she reported feeling more mentally sharp. She even said, "I can't believe how much clearer my mind feels. I'm remembering things better, and I don't feel as forgetful anymore." Walnuts have truly been a game changer for our mental health. 3. Pistachios. Small, but mighty for weight and eye health. Next up, we have pistachios, which are often overlooked but are a fantastic addition to your diet. Especially for weight management and eye health. Pistachios are lower in calories compared to other nuts, making them an excellent choice for those who want to manage their weight without sacrificing flavor. They are also high in fiber and protein, which help keep you feeling full and satisfied for longer, making them a great option for snacking in between meals. One of the standout benefits of pistachios is their ability to support eye health. They are rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, two antioxidants that are essential for protecting the eyes from age-related conditions like macular degeneration. These antioxidants filter out harmful blue light and help protect the retina from damage. As we age, our eyes become more susceptible to damage from sunlight and other environmental factors. So including pistachios in your diet can help maintain good vision for years to come. Real-life story. I remember a patient, Mrs. Harris, who was struggling with blurry vision and had been advised by her doctor to start taking eye vitamins. Instead, I suggested that she incorporate pistachios into her diet. After a few weeks, she noticed that her vision had improved. And she said, "I'm seeing things more clearly. And I don't feel like I need my reading glasses as much." This simple change in her diet had a real impact on her quality of life. 4. Brazil nuts. Supporting thyroid function and overall health. Last but certainly not least, we have Brazil nuts, which are especially powerful when it comes to supporting thyroid function. Brazil nuts are one of the richest sources of selenium, a mineral that plays a vital role in the proper functioning of the thyroid. The thyroid is responsible for regulating metabolism, energy levels, and even mood, so it's essential to keep it healthy. Just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts per day can provide you with enough selenium to support your thyroid function, boost your metabolism, and improve your immune system. Selenium is also known for its powerful antioxidant properties, which help protect cells from oxidative damage and reduce inflammation in the body. Real-life story. Mr. Wilson, a patient who had been feeling constantly tired and sluggish, started eating Brazil nuts after I recommended them. Within a few weeks, he felt a noticeable improvement in his energy levels. He told me, "I feel like I have more energy throughout the day, and I don't feel as tired as I used to." It's amazing how a small, daily change can make such a difference. Why these nuts are essential for your health. As we get older, the nutrients we consume become even more important. These 4 nuts, almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and Brazil nuts, are packed with the essential fats, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that can help support your heart, brain, eyes, skin, thyroid, and overall health. Incorporating them into your diet can have a significant impact on your well-being, improving everything from your cholesterol levels to your cognitive function. But remember, it's not just about adding these nuts to your diet, it's about making small, sustainable changes that can improve your health over time. So, start by adding a handful of these nuts to your daily routine. It doesn't have to be complicated, just a few almonds with your morning tea, some walnuts in your salad, a handful of pistachios as a snack, or a Brazil nut after dinner can help you feel better, live longer, and age gracefully. The nuts you should avoid. Knowing what's not good for you. While nuts are a fantastic source of nutrition, not all of them are created equal. Some nuts, though seemingly harmless, can actually pose health risks, especially for older adults, whether it's due to their high calorie and fat content, allergy risks, or the presence of harmful compounds. It's important to know which nuts you should avoid or consume in moderation. In this section, we'll explore the nuts that should be consumed with caution: macadamia nuts, peanuts, pine nuts, and chestnuts. 1. Macadamia nuts. Delicious. but calorie-dense. First on the list of nuts to avoid in excess are macadamia nuts. While these nuts are incredibly tasty and creamy, they are also one of the most calorie-dense options available. A single ounce of macadamia nuts can contain over 200 calories and more than 21 grams of fat. Although the fats in macadamias are predominantly healthy monounsaturated fats, consuming them in large quantities can easily lead to overeating and unwanted weight gain, which can be a concern for seniors looking to maintain a healthy weight. As we age, our metabolism naturally slows down, and it becomes easier to gain weight, especially if we're not mindful of the caloric density of the foods we eat. While macadamia nuts do offer some nutritional benefits, such as healthy fats and antioxidants, their high calorie and fat content makes it easy to overeat. It's important to enjoy these nuts in moderation and be mindful of portion sizes. Real-life story. I had a patient, Mrs. Lane, who loved macadamia nuts and would snack on them throughout the day. After a few months, she noticed she had gained a few pounds, which was unusual for her. She was still following her regular diet, but I realized that her consumption of macadamia nuts had significantly increased her caloric intake without her even realizing it. After cutting back on macadamias and switching to a smaller portion size, she was able to get back on track with her weight management goals. 2. Peanuts. The hidden risks and allergy concerns. Peanuts, although they are often classified as nuts, are technically legumes, not true nuts. This distinction is important because peanuts have a different nutritional profile and can pose unique risks for many individuals, particularly those with allergies. Peanuts are one of the most common food allergens, especially for older adults who may have developed allergies later in life. Even if you haven't had an allergic reaction to peanuts in the past, it's still important to be cautious, as food allergies can develop at any age. An allergic reaction to peanuts can range from mild symptoms, such as itching or swelling, to more severe reactions, including difficulty breathing and anaphylaxis. In addition to the allergy risk, peanuts are also more prone to contamination by aflatoxins. Aflatoxins are toxic compounds produced by mold, particularly in peanuts that have not been stored properly. These toxins can be harmful to your liver and increase the risk of certain cancers. The risk is especially high in peanuts that are grown in warm, humid climates and are not properly handled or stored. Real-life story. Mr. Thompson, a retired teacher in his 70s, came to me with symptoms of digestive discomfort and fatigue. After investigating his diet, I discovered that he was eating peanuts almost every day. I advised him to stop consuming peanuts and try alternatives like almonds or pistachios. A few weeks later, his symptoms improved significantly. It turned out that the aflatoxins in the peanuts might have been contributing to his health problems, and avoiding them made a noticeable difference. 3. Pine nuts. Expensive and potentially harmful. Next, let's talk about pine nuts, which are known for their rich, buttery flavor but can also cause some problems, especially if consumed improperly. Pine nuts are a bit of a luxury food due to their high cost and relatively short shelf life, which makes them less accessible for many people. But beyond their price tag, pine nuts have some drawbacks that older adults should be aware of. One of the issues with pine nuts is the possibility of pine mouth syndrome. This is a phenomenon where people experience a lingering metallic taste in their mouth after eating pine nuts. This odd and unpleasant taste can last for several days, and while it's not harmful to health, it can be extremely bothersome. The cause of pine mouth syndrome is still not fully understood, but it's thought to be related to the specific variety of pine nuts and how they are processed or stored. Furthermore, pine nuts are quite low in protein and fiber compared to other nuts, which means they don't offer the same nutritional benefits as, say, almonds or walnuts. If you're looking for a nut that helps support your muscle function or aids digestion, pine nuts might not be the best choice. Real-life story. Mrs. Perez, a patient of mine, loved adding pine nuts to her salads for a little crunch. However, after a few weeks, she began complaining about a strange taste that wouldn't go away. It was pine mouth syndrome, which she didn't realize was linked to the pine nuts she had been eating. After eliminating pine nuts from her diet, the metallic taste disappeared, and she felt much better. 4. Chestnuts. High in carbs, low in fats. Finally, Let's look at chestnuts, which are often considered a healthy alternative to other nuts. But there are some important things to consider before including them in your diet. While chestnuts are low in fat, which might sound like a good thing, they are high in carbohydrates, making them a less ideal choice for people who are managing their blood sugar levels or have diabetes. Chestnuts have a higher glycemic index than most other nuts, which means they can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar. This is particularly concerning for older adults who may have difficulty managing their blood sugar levels due to conditions like type 2 diabetes or insulin resistance. When blood sugar levels spike, it can lead to a variety of health problems, including fatigue, irritability, and long-term complications like nerve damage and heart disease. Another drawback of chestnuts is their relatively low nutritional density compared to other nuts. While they do provide some fiber and vitamins, they don't offer the same healthy fats, protein, and antioxidants that are found in other nuts like almonds and walnuts. Real-life story. I had a patient, Mr. Carter, who was trying to incorporate chestnuts into his diet because he heard they were a healthy alternative to other nuts. However, after a few weeks, his blood sugar levels started to spike, and he felt more fatigued than usual. We decided to cut back on chestnuts and focus on nuts like almonds and walnuts that would help stabilize his blood sugar. And his energy levels improved dramatically. Conclusion: moderation is key. While nuts can be incredibly beneficial for your health, it's important to remember that moderation is key. Some nuts, like macadamia nuts, peanuts, pine nuts, and chestnuts, can pose risks for older adults if consumed in large amounts. Whether it's due to their high calorie content, allergy risks, or their effects on blood sugar, it's essential to be mindful of how much and how often you eat these nuts. As we age, our bodies change, and so do our nutritional needs. By choosing the right nuts and eating them in appropriate amounts, we can enjoy all the benefits that these wonderful foods have to offer without the downsides. So, make sure to stick with the nuts that are best for your health. And don't be afraid to reach out to a healthcare provider if you have any concerns about what's best for you. Conclusion: let's stay healthy together. As we wrap up today's discussion, I just want to say that while nuts are undeniably one of the best snacks we can include in our diet, it's so important to make the right choices. Every nut has its own unique set of benefits, but just as crucially, some should be avoided or eaten in moderation, especially as we age. Personally, I believe that balance is the key. For example, I love incorporating walnuts and almonds into my daily routine for their heart-healthy fats and brain-boosting qualities. But I also recognize the risks of indulging in high-calorie nuts like macadamias or eating peanuts, which may trigger allergic reactions or contain harmful toxins. The bottom line? Pay attention to the quality of what you eat. Choose wisely. And always be mindful of your portion sizes. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on nuts? Are there any that you personally enjoy or avoid? Or maybe you've had some unexpected experiences with certain nuts like I've mentioned today. Drop a comment below and let's start a conversation. Your feedback is so valuable to me and helps guide the content I create for you. If you found this video helpful and insightful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. By subscribing, you'll get more videos like this, packed with tips on staying healthy, strong, and vibrant as you age. I'm here to help, and together, we can continue this journey to better health. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.